KVUE's Luis De Leon is live at the Texas State Capitol for us tonight, where DPS troopers have stepped up security there as well, just to be safe. Luis?
That's right, Brian. A sign of that is this yellow police rope that you see right here. This is a pretty common sight around the Capitol grounds for the last several weeks, really. We're on the west side right now tonight. You can see a DPS trooper is also pretty up close. Another sign that security is still heightened here at the Texas State Capitol. DPS is monitoring multiple groups to keep an eye out for any sort of large protests that we may see here tomorrow. Austin police also keeping up with tradition, and they're sending officers to Washington, D.C. to make sure that tomorrow runs smoothly. By now, we're used to seeing the stepped-up security around the Texas State Capitol and in and around the U.S. Capitol leading up to Inauguration Day. The mob of rioters who attacked the U.S. Capitol weeks ago fresh in the minds of security officials.
And I think that's probably a wake-up call for other establishments, federal, state establishments, that what happened on January 6th could possibly happen other places.
Brian Lynch is the executive director of safety and security for the Risk Assistance Network and Exchange. He also has decades of experience in the FBI.
Well, I think the biggest risk is that you have a group of protesters. What their desire is that they would want to break through the perimeter and gain access to the building. That's the worst case scenario.
But to help with security at our nation's capital includes more than 45 members of the Austin Police Department's Special Response Team, something they've done for past inaugurations.
To help serve your community and helping to protect everybody that attends, as well as the dignitaries that are here, is an incredible honor.
Sergeant Michael Crumrine with APD spoke to us over the phone from D.C. Tuesday night. He said morale is high and they're ready for Wednesday.
The people that the citizens of Austin put their trust in are up here to do one thing and one thing only, and to have the most peaceful transfer of power that can happen.
And the amount of security stepped up overall, here and abroad, speaks to the preparedness, says Lynch.
Yeah, I think the amount indicates that they've taken it seriously to the point of not only understanding what the intelligence is, but also looking at possible worst-case scenarios and making sure that they have the proper resourcing.
We told you in the past about how the FBI warned all 50 state capitals of armed protests being planned leading up to Inauguration Day. But I do have to say that it really has been pretty quiet here in Austin outside of the Texas State Capitol. Maybe just a handful of people came out and protest over the course of the weekend. But we'll be sure to keep you updated throughout Inauguration Day tomorrow.